Yes, yes, yes.
Da, 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 da. And can I use keyboard?
Okay,
Nope.
so I can turn that
Great.
off. Turn this on.
Sync. Alright, so it's synced for me. Is it
Yep,
synced
mine's
for
6.
you?
I should be good.
Alright, I'll intro this then. How's it going, nerds? My name is Linkwood, and welcome to Lucid9. I'm here with my buddy Gavik. Hey, AerRegius. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing well.
This is like a visual novel mystery thing, right? I didn't read
I
the...
have no idea. I literally saw that was a free visual novel, and I was like, hey, let's co-op this.
I know, I
Let's do
saw...
this. I didn't even read the description. I was just like, let's just do this.
I saw this because shout out to Cackling Cat, because she had this on her channel, and I was just like, this
Cackling
looks cool.
Cat.
Yeah,
That's like
I've talked about
10
it before.
points for the unique username.
Yeah, she's cool. She's a cool person. Anyway, let's just start this. Let's just get right into it. I'm hyped. And start. You want to read the first stuff? Do you want me to?
Let's see. Well, I guess I'll... Do you want me to do main, or you want to do main?
You can do
I'll
more
do main.
characters. Wait,
I can do main.
you want to do main?
It's
Alright.
fine. I'll do main. I step back and examine my masterpiece. Perfect. My favorite color. Dot, dot,
Ellipses.
dot.
It's called an ellipses.
Pretty much. I've always loved red. It's different, brilliant, vibrant, unusual, a happy anomaly, just like me. Red isn't much for nature, really only shows up in autumn, and even then, it's a dreary rust and nauseating cherry. Cherry? That's the first time I've ever heard someone... Alright, that's a new way
Someone
of
say
referring.
cherry?
It's a weird way of describing something.
Yeah,
It's a
okay.
dreary che. And we just can't have that. Not when it deserves so much more. A whispering breeze filters through my thoughts, brushing against my skin with icy fingers. I allow myself a moment to pause, to relish, to admire, to welcome the fresh scent of freedom.
I don't know how I feel about like that. Like the thing, I think it's like a heartbeat.
Yeah, it's reminding me a lot of Katawa Soji.
Yes,
Or Shoujo, sorry.
It does.
This is what I live for. When I open my eyes, a spot of frail leaf dancing upon the backbone of the passing wind, afflicting the world with its appealing shade of asparagus. What in the world is with these descriptions?
I know.
We have cherries, we have asparagus. This is...
Someone's just hungry.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I pluck it from its branch with the edges of my stained fingernails. Disgusting. How could anyone enjoy this color eludes me? A soft groan redirects my attention to my waiting masterpiece. It's lovely, really. Spread across the ground, face contorted with fear, twitching, cold fingers clutching at empty air.
What's happening?
It's obviously a dead body.
They're obviously a serial killer, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming at this point. Not my best work, unfortunately. The canvas died much quicker than I originally expected, even when I tried to carve a bit slower. Well, no matter. Today shall be a palette for my paint. I'm under the impression this is not the main character. I was assuming it was.
I'm
just gonna say that. I don't think I'm the main character.
I mean, you're probably the main antagonist, personally.
I think so. I make quick work of my new palette's chest, ignoring the twitching of post-mortem reflexes from its mutilated kneecaps. The sweet color of red, true crimson, pure scarlet slinks down in the pallid abdomen, linking at the blossoming turf below. Those are some weird ass... Where's the turf? You're in a fucking forest!
Dude, this is the sound effects. Like, they have really good sound effects. Like, the ambient music, like, the ambient sounds in this.
Except, if you pay attention to the cricket, you can tell when it switches to re-loop itself. This is a very slight pause, and then it pops.
You can hear it.
I dip my finger into the settling pool of blood. It's warm, sticky like syrup, or settling gelatin. The sweet scent wafts to my nostrils. It smells of iron, of rust, of all things sharp and beautiful. Now, a new canvas. I check my surroundings, evaluating the surfaces and textures and sizes and shapes of every object in sight. None are quite so satisfactory as human skin with its elasticity, its porous absorption, its innately warm tint. But a substitute is required, so a substitute I must find. Presently, I realize that I'm holding that eyesore of a leaf in my hand. Well, I suppose it will have to do. In one bold, fluid stroke, I swiped the paint across the leaf, the very essence of Van Gogh himself. Ah yes, dear Vincent, the man cut off his own ear to send a message when words just didn't suffice. I always admired his style. Or take a moment to appreciate the leaf's newfound radiance before searching for a proper display. Something like this deserves to be exhibited. I hang my canvas back on his branch. It's better. If only there was more of this color in this world. Hey, music. That's probably copyrighted.
Rip the channel. Getting taken down, guys. Sorry.
The unexpected interlude of my phone drives me out of my thoughts. The irritating thing just loves to ruin the climax. Yes?
Is it done?
You're always in such a rush.
Well,
Yes, it's done. I was having a moment.
there's more where that came from.
You interrupted me.
You're the one who wanted to know when it was finished.
A thrill leaps through my veins as my lips pull into a teeniest smile. Well, is it?
Same time, same place as usual. You know the drill.
I nearly clapped my hands, but master myself. Okay, that's weird. I'm not used to seeing that word there. Whatever. Master myself for one final word. Understood? I cut the transmission and eagerly withdraw a small bottle from within my jacket. Only one pill left, but no matter. I'll be getting more soon enough. I pop the final capsule into my mouth, puncturing its skin with my teeth and rolling the bitter gel over my tongue. Now this is life. As a wave of euphoria, is that right?
Yes, euphoria.
Euphoria, whatever, sweeps through me, I turn from my handiwork, strolling out of the meadow. You're in a forest, this isn't a meadow!
Well, I mean, what's the difference there? The
Okay,
trees?
true point. Today's fun is over, but tomorrow will hold just as many pleasures. Gosh.
You wanna do the
Is the teacher male or female?
Let's say female.
Ma, llama Isamoto.
Huh?
That's the voice you're gonna use, really?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Wait, is this me? Am I Yama?
I assume you're Yama.
I sluggishly pull my head upward, fixing my eyes on the woman at the front of the classroom.
Are you even listening? This is the worst voice for her.
I hide an instinctive smirk. Technically, no. I've always found napping more appealing than relearning history that's been drilled into me since age 6. Not that I can actually say that, in all honesty. This teacher doesn't deserve that kind of callous response. Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Voice died.
He's hitting puberty, everybody.
Summarize the whole section we've been reviewing.
I glance at the touchscreen board mounted behind the teacher, quickly skimming over the graphics and typography hovering on its surface. History of Isamu, our glorious metropolis, beginning 2000 AD. Easy. Life was really boring for a while. We weren't in debt, weren't at war, and were basically doing nothing interesting. The teacher's lips pursed into a thin line as the classroom erupted into snickers. Snickers. I feel the slightest tinge of regret and rein in my sarcasm. Then in 2007, America entered a debt crisis that caused a worldwide financial crash. Japan was one of the countries most affected by this. Well, second to China.
And why might that be?
Because we were dumb about who we partnered with. She taps her fingers impatiently on her desk, her eyes narrowing into slits. Well, she asked me to summarize the chapter. She didn't ask me how. Anyway, our glorious government didn't handle the situation so hot, so we had a lovely depression with all-time heights of unemployment and crime. Good effort. Gold star. The teacher waves her hand as the class roars with laughter.
Right, that's enough. I'll be needing to talk to you after class about your attitude, young man.
Shit. Well,
That was quick.
in other news, grass is green.
Elizabeth, perhaps you can salvage this explanation.
So we're just gonna move the voice over to Elizabeth. She's so cute.
I know, right? I was scrolling through earlier and I just saw her and I was like, adorable.
I love her. She's my favorite right now. She gestures a
She's the only girl we've actually seen, so.
My statement still stands.
Yeah, that's true.
She gestures a few seats to my right, where my lavender-haired classmate sits. Her spine is straight as a ruler. I feel a curdle of distaste as in the pit of my stomach as I lounge against my chair. Of course, Elizabeth Oshiro, class valedictorian, school poster child, and the area's golden girl, also a serial killer. Nap time. I settle my head in my arms as Elizabeth leaps to her feet, smiling warmly.
It does this one.
Should I just move over Yami's first voice?
Yeah, may as well.
Certainly. During this time, Japan fell into chaos. Public demonstrations, often violent, occurred almost every day. Furthermore, political scandals regarding the national government kept spreading.
I will mention this. Since we are doing this sort of co-op, none of the voices are going to stay the same.
No, they're not.
episode, and I'd be surprised if they don't change multiple times in the same episode.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be at least 4 different voices for every character. The teacher relaxes at Elizabeth's textbook recitation. She even shoots a quick glare in my direction, as if to say, "See, why can't you be like Elizabeth? I got a penis."
I don't have tits.
For the same thing.
Eventually, local political powers became more effective than the centralized administration, hence why Osamu operates as smoothly as it does.
Yes, thanks to the mayor's efforts, perfectly done, Elizabeth.
Oh, her name's Elizabeth. Okay.
Didn't you?
Dude, my attention span is like a marble.
You're the one. Next, you're gonna forget you're gonna be playing the teacher, won't you?
Probably.
Elizabeth smiles primly and settles back into her seat, fixing her eyes on me with challenging disapproval. I only shrug my shoulders, sending her an easy smirk. It's you. Probably a dude.
Oh. Beautiful and brainy. She might be worthy enough to make my list.
I don't like this kid.
He looks kind of like one of those, he looks like that guy that acts like he's your best friend and then this is always like right next to you. Hey, you got a 5?
Mm-hmm. He looks like, Nagisa from...
Clannad.
I was gonna go with... What was his name? I know that was his name in 50% off. His name was still Nagisa in Free, right?
Yeah, it's Nagisa and Free.
Yes, he reminds me of Nagisa for some reason.
He reminds me of Nagisa and Clannad, who always got his ass kicked by a girl. So,
I didn't like Clannad.
also, I don't think that he's our murderer, so I'm gonna have to find a new voice for him.
I glanced to my left, just in time to catch another classmate, Yahiko Ikari, winking conspicuously at Elizabeth. She clearly ignores him. Well, that's Yahiko for... Is it Yahiko?
Yahiko, yeah.
Yahiko? That's Yahiko for you. I can't remember a day when he hasn't tried to flirt with some girl or another, nor can I remember a day where he wasn't flat out rejected. Wow, I know it sounds like somebody we know.
Me?
That's what I was implying. Technically, he's my former roommate, which makes him my friend of 2 years. How close of a friend? Well, that's up for debate.
Huh? She managed to defect my charms. Ah, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, this is basically like a blonde you at this point.
If essentially, I'm always a blonde me.
I wonder how.
Me too. No one can resist the Yakihiro. Damn it. I pronounced his name wrong.
Just rolled it.
Yahiko Ikari.
Yahiko!
Yahiko clamps his mouth shut at the teacher's strident command. She leans heavily against her desk, massaging her temples with her fingers.
Alright, class. Thanks to Elizabeth, we've seen where we come from. I'm sure you're all wondering at this point of history recap-wise. We're all going to talk about the birds and the bees next.
Not really. No.
Fair enough.
We must study the past to understand the future. As such, it's imperative that the next topic be taken seriously. So, where do all of you see yourself in 2 years from now?
Dead.
That is such a hard voice to do.
Why are you doing it? Why would you
I chose
choose
the
that?
worst voice for the teacher.
That was- I'm barely able to stifle a snort. It's only, the second day of school? So this is a third-year class. Sure, we're preparing for the college entrance exam. Does it mean that we have to know exactly what we want to do for the rest of our lives? The teacher
Yes, it does.
Oh. Teacher pointedly looks at me. A hard glint in her eye. It is a female. We just got that good.
No, we got that earlier.
I
Man,
wasn't
you
paying
need to get a
attention.
better attention span.
Wow, hypocrite much?
Yama Isamoto, perhaps you'd like to get us started.
I'm tempted to say no, thank you, but that'd be pretty rude. So I'm going to say it anyway. I'll manage my parents' restaurant, I guess. The teacher's lips tightened ever so slightly. I know what she's thinking. No passion, no ambition. He'll be a failure, this one. Wow, that hit close to home.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's, I know how that's like.
It'll pay the bills. What more can I ask for?
Really, dude? Out of anything you could have picked, you picked a restaurant manager?
Well,
I think his voice changed again.
what would you suggest?
I had a bunch more, dude, like women and cars and big old bitches.
In video games. And he criticizes me for lack of imagination.
Come on, it's 10 years. Anything can happen.
Your teacher shoots him a disapproving glare as his voice raises dramatically in volume.
Ah, Yahiko, thank you for volunteering. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Yahiko beams, and I feel a sudden sense of dread. Here goes his dream, the one that I've heard no less than 200 times before.
Well, Teach, I see myself in a Ferrari F500 under one arm, a Lamborghini Aventador 700 and 400 in the other, and a lot of beautiful women in between fighting for the honorary privilege of bearing my children.
The class stares at him.
I think that's the fastest I've ever spoken.
Heck, let's have some fun. I whisper to him. What about the mansion?
Right! Take all that and put it in front of a 20,000 square foot mansion and attended to the staff of 1,000 maids.
Damn! And where is it located?
Oh, it's in the Caribbean, on an island. A man-made island specifically constructed just for me and my laser engraved into the hill so that every plane that flies by sees that it belongs to.
That's quite enough, Yahiko.
Damn it!
Yahiko.
Every time! Why is your name so hard? You're a bastard!
Wow.
Thank you for your, input.
Clearly, she doesn't believe in his dream. Actually, I don't think anyone except Yahiko believes in his dream. Then again, Yahiko has enough belief to make up for everyone else.
Now, Umiko, what about you?
As the rest of our classmates drone on about joining some kind of mega corporation like Lemoniscate or Way Forward Pharmaceuticals, I lean closer to Yahiko. You forgot some things.
I did?
The yacht, the walk-in closet just for designer shoes, the private jet, a second mansion in Tahiti.
Oh crap, I did. Hey, teach!
Fortunately for the teacher, the school bell rings before he can grab her attention. My class immediately shoves his belongings in their bag and bolt for the door. Whoa, they are lucky. I was always told, the bell doesn't dismiss you, I do. So, then like they'd fight back with like, then it'd be like, but it's so we can leave. Then it's like, no, it's for the teachers only. Then it's like, why have it? And it's really upsetting.
Right.
Meanwhile, Yahiko heads straight for the teacher's desk, eyes lit with excitement as he gabbers on and on about his yacht and his designer shoes and his private jet and his second mansion in Tahiti.
This is starting to actually sound a bit like me.
That's what I've been saying. It's, yeah.
Oh no.
What?
I took the last question mark guy. You get to take this one.
Right.
A restaurant manager, huh?
Oh.
No, it's Elizabeth.
Why did they give her a name?
I don't know.
Then there's Elizabeth, slipping into Yahiko's now vacant seat. She shifts her backpat's weight to the desk and raises a patronizing eyebrow at me. Well, sorry for being realistic, Miss CEO of a mega corporation.
Sorry that I actually have ambition, Mr. Manager of a family restaurant. Bitch.
Ouch. Shots fired.
What? Should I have talked about having a mansion and cars and maids on my own personal island?
You didn't have to shoot for a restaurant not owned by your parents.
Yeah, they'll kick the bucket one day. I might as well be the one who takes over. I have to sneeze.
Have some respect, would you?
No. What's this? What's this respect? Do you mind explaining?
There was no respect.
I mean, you gotta respect my name, bro. I snicker at that. Respect? Me? I flash her a bright, overly friendly smile. See you around, Lizzie. She fumes, but forces herself to take a deep breath until her expression stills.
Unfortunately.
That was a pretty nice comeback. I'll give her that much. You wanna do this one?
Stop giving us the question marks.
Is this me?
Alright, this one's gonna be you.
Alright,
I'm guessing it's a female.
Hey, Beth. Are you still up for lunch?
she smokes a lot of cigarettes. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
The student slides through the door with a warm smile and a wave. I recognize her as a girl who's always with Elizabeth. Don't know much else about her. In the blink of an eye, Elizabeth's face softens into a friendly grin.
I'll be right there.
Yep. Just in case it wasn't clear enough, her hate is directed exclusively at me. She's the queen of angels to everyone else. Particularly this girl, who I guess is the closest thing she has to a friend. So, are we saying like Elizabeth is a tsundere?
I'm not even sure at this point. 'Cause she doesn't really act tsundere.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like us.
Well, Ishimoto, it's been a pleasure.
I wish. Oh wait, I'm not Ishimoto. Damn it!
I bet it has. She left her chin stiffly, walks out of the room, nearly bumping into a startled Yahiko on the way out. As a train of second years, probably her groupies, pull her away, Yahiko slips next to me.
Why did she talk to you? Not me, the great Yahiko. Ikari, I got your name this time, motherfucker.
Got him. Maybe because there's a limit to how many brain cells he's willing to sacrifice for conversation. Oh! Shit, that was a nice comeback.
That was.
Beats me. She's been doing that for a while.
Really? It's you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. We were in the same class last year.
Really?
What did I just tell you? I'm not surprised that he just learned about this. Then again, to be fair, I don't talk to Yahiko much about my personal life. Yeah, something like that. It's not really important. Yahiko evaluates me for a second with an unusually stoic expression, but quickly shakes it off, his face melting into a grin.
So what did you think of my dream earlier?
It's pretty shitty. Pretty shitty, man.
Pretty much.
This again. Second thought, maybe we should have kept talking about Elizabeth. Same as the other 200 times you've told me.
It hasn't been 200.
Has it really? No.
Has it really?
I stole your thunder, I'm sorry.
You're good.
203 to be exact.
Huh? So that means you think it's amazing, right?
Totally. I think it's the best dream in history. And it's so original and realistic.
I realize I'm changing his voice again. Ever so slightly, his voice continuously evolves. He's going through puberty as we do this conversation right now. Thanks, dude.
But I don't think you're aiming high enough.
Huh? What should I add?
Aim for the moon. He gasped as if it's the best idea ever. The poor soul.
Sounds like a mansion on the moon.
Yeah.
Yep. Forget Tahiti. A mansion on the moon.
You'd be the first. And probably the last.
Just think about the possibilities. No one's even set a foot on the moon. Imagine how famous we'll be if we build a mansion up there.
No one's even set foot. Seriously?
No, the moon landing was fake, so.
What voice are you gonna give this one? Wait, hang on. We're gonna see who this is in the next episode.
Hey, oh yeah, we're at like 20 minutes now.
So I hope you have a great day. Know you're beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Bye.
Space butterfly, watching the world as we take to the sky. Everything perfect, made by design. Kaleidoscope that was built by a mind, built by the mind of one lone soldier, hoping to find an army of space butterflies. Now to destroy all.